Hey guys, so over the course of the next few weeks, as we are distance learning, I would like to post some videos. They might not all necessarily be of me, but some videos of different agricultural practices. Today I'm going to show you guys cuttings. It was something that I wanted to show you guys and have you guys do it hands-on in the classroom, but unfortunately with the situation we won't be able to do that, at least for now. So I'm going to show you guys a video of one of the most common, it probably is considered the most common method of asexual reproduction in plants. We're going to be working with a plant called Hoya, which is kind of like a succulent material. You can see even this one, it's very thick, more succulent-like. And that's the type of plant that we're going to be working with. Not all types of plants can be asexually reproduced this way, but these particular plants can. And it's very easy for even the common person to do, but it's very common in the agricultural world with ornamental horticulture and reproducing plants. It's very simple, like I said, pretty easy to do. So I'm going to be taking a cutting off this particular Hoya. As you can see, it's grown out very much, and so we can actually take some of these and recreate a new plant. Okay, so it ends up looking something more like this. Okay, something much smaller. Okay, in a smaller pot to start rooting again. Okay. So just to kind of start with, just as a reminder, we have, and kind of as a review, we had talked about 3 different types of soil types, okay? Sand, silt, and clay, and that's kind of our natural, if we were to go out and to dig it out, those are kind of our 3 main, and of course we have some mixtures of those and they're considered other things. But with our potting mix, we can actually have some different aspects in here too. So I know it might be a little hard to see on a video, but you should be able to see that it's much darker obviously than what we're going to get here in Florida, because we talked about sand being the most predominant soil type here in Florida, of course, okay, which can sometimes be hard to grow in. So we use this potting mix. This particular potting mix, it's got organic material in it, that's why it's so dark. It's got some bark to help with retention of water. And then it's also got, if you can see the little white pieces, is called perlite as well to help with a growing medium. We have different types of growing medium for potted plants as well. We can actually even grow without soil, which is called a hydroponic system. We can grow with even with fish as well, which is called an aquaponic system. So there's a lot of different types, but we're going to be using kind of just a general medium for our potted plants today. Okay, so of course here's our Hoya again. We have the leaves and the stems. Okay, one thing we didn't really talk about when we talked about the parts of the plant is nodes. Okay, where the leaf comes out of is called a node. Okay, so it's obviously very important to include those nodes in our medium when we're doing a cutting. Okay, so I just cut it off at 1 node, right? Okay, and then we're going to go down to try to make it about usually a 2 node to 3 node cutting to try to ensure the growth. Okay, this end is going to be the one that's going to go into the soil, and we're going to cut it kind of about 2 inches down. Okay, so about 2 inches down, because this is the part that's going to go in the soil, okay, to hopefully take root and to grow eventually. Okay, so we've got this, we've got our cutting now, 2 nodes, 1 here, 1 here. Just because it doesn't have a leaf on it doesn't necessarily mean it's not a node. Okay, it just, that node has not grown the new leaves yet or the new growth. Okay, so here is our 2 node cutting. Okay, I'm going to add some soil to our 4-inch pot, our growing medium. Okay, and kind of compact it down just a little bit to hold it. Okay, and I'm going to stick the end that we just cut off into the soil. Okay, and then we add kind of a little stick that's going to kind of hold it up. So we kind of place it an inch or two apart from the base of the plant that I just planted. and then bring it towards the top of the plant, and then we hold it together with a clip. Okay. And then kind of just compact it down. After that, we're going to water it really well to make sure that it's moist enough to begin to grow and take roots. Okay, but it's as simple as that. And it's very nice whenever we can asexually reproduce plants this way, because we only need one stock plant. So we've got our one stock plant, and we can make tons of cuttings from that and make lots of new stock plants. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is our most common way that we asexually reproduce plants, is by cuttings. And there'll be multiple other types of asexually reproduction of propagating our plants, and I'll probably post some videos for you guys to watch, or some descriptions for you guys to view of what those are, to do your assignment. Okay.